to all the people in the
crowd.
He goes up 21-20 at the half.
Yeah.
And then how about
7-point tackle?
Down on him, not going to lose confidence. But
The best player on the Eagles defensive line spit on another man, so he didn't play a single snap. That said, balls are caught. We're talking about Dak Prescott playing as well as we've ever seen him play. We're talking which we hadn't seen from him in years. He scrambled, moved to his left, big throws down the field. He made every play from an individual perspective that he needed to make. None of the players step up and make plays offensively. Without Micah Parsons on defense, you're asking the Philadelphia Eagles offense to make a play late in that game because Dak, you have to make an example out of him. That's one of those times that you walk in the meeting and you put the film on, and you know how you do it. Bill Belichick would do this. He'd put the film on, then he'd cut it off, and he'd only show Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott, and you got to cuss him out. You got to tell him how big of a mistake this is. You got to tell him how he let the entire team down. And if you continue to do this, you'll never be the player you're supposed to be, and certainly not the man.
And also what that did for Dallas. I mean, I'm watching this game in terms of what's the mentality like of an entire team that they know the ownership and the upstairs got rid of their best player probably less than a week ago. So how do they come out mentally? Then the Eagles' best player on defense gets thrown out, and then all of a sudden it's like, we got a chance. We got this. They just gave them life.
Philly, yes, Jalen Carter. Philly had 9 penalties for 110 yards and looked very undisciplined at times. Stuff after the whistle, standing over player, stuff that you don't expect from a championship caliber team. Usually you expect that from the other young upstart. I think they have a lot of things they can tighten up. And if I'm a Cowboys fan, yes, Jalen Carter wasn't on the field. You got to feel pretty good about your offense right now. We can hang with anybody.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. If you're Philadelphia,
And that's a game. That's a game. That's the dub.
But the ball went to the right place at the right time consistently.
That place was only A.J. Brown one time. We have so much to get to all morning long. I'm merely saying one of the many storylines in this game is that, I mean, A.J. Brown could have read multiple books last night while this game
But when it was on the line,
he winds up making one catch after the rain delay, and they wind up winning the game. Let me break briefly. We have so much to get to. You're going to hear from the man, Jalen Carter. You're going to hear from him what he said after he was thrown out of this game for that moment.